I also like to pass my apologies. I stand here on behalf of the following advocates. Advocate Mushololo. Advocate Munisi. Advocate Ngumalo. Advocate Munyeki. Our candidates, Ms. Naledi Litlaka. I stand the court staff, everybody that Mr. MNGOMEZULU has interacted with at court. MNGOMEZULU can bear testament. He was well liked in court. He was well liked in the public. So we celebrate him sonke without sekete abanye abantu. I'm not Zulu speaking, but I'll speak the truth. I stand here for the truth. Now, we stand here today. We are coming here to celebrate and to say farewell to a departed soldier, warrior, a justice of the peace, a fighter for the downtrodden, and a good lawyer. I've known Advocate MNGOMEZULU since 2010 or around that period when we used to meet in the magistrates' courts around Jamestown, Johannesburg, Randburg, Roodepoort. And we had a rapport together, and when necessity came that I'm tired, I need somebody to come and assist so that we can push the SENZO MEYIWA case together. The first name that came up was him. And when I went to him, I remember it was a Saturday morning, I said, Butwan, Nkatel, I'm doing 1 and 2, accused number 1 and 2. Can you come and assist? What is SIPHO lately? I'm following this case. In fact, the case is not going to be postponed. Come Monday, I'm running with the case. That's how Advocate MNGOMEZULU, Mr. MNGOMEZULU, came into this case. And we have been working with Advocate MNGOMEZULU until his untimely sickness and departure. And we are here to celebrate his life. In social media, they used to call him Mgo. Odagada. Mena personally, the name of Tulani, I've known him all along. I've never known him to be Tulani. I call him MNGOMEZULU. So we worked with MNGOMEZULU. Social media, but Mgo. He's the darling of a social media because the Gadagada case. Right? And that following ARK in social media, it shows the great work that he's doing in the case that you are fighting. So let his departure not detract from the lawyers that are in this case or somebody that is coming to assist accused number 1. He has fought his good fight. He has carried his torch with pride. And we are here to celebrate that. He's made his mark in this case.
Rams is so fitting to be the one of the advocate who actually gave this farewell message to MNGOMEZULU. He has some intimate details of MNGOMEZULU that, as social media did not know. And it was just beautiful to listen to him speak so endearing about MNGOMEZULU. And in his words, we're here. And in his words, he says, we're here to celebrate and to say farewell to a departed soldier, a warrior, justice of the peace, and a fighter of the downtrodden, and a good lawyer. What stood out for me is that he mentioned the lawyer part right at the end. MNGOMEZULU was so many things embodied in one. And I think that as well for us, social media looking in from our homes, from our phones, from work. Some of you used to tell me you're watching from work. Shout out to the watching from work gang. Some of you used to tell me you couldn't wait to get home. To turn on and watch the replays and the recaps and the analysis of what went down in court. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard that we won't have any further new analysis from MNGOMEZULU. But this is what Ramosepele says, and I want to echo his words. He says MNGOMEZULU, okay? He was the darling of social media because ubekadla le case, and they called him Ngo, and they called him Dlagadla, and his social media following shows the great work that we are doing in the case that we are fighting. So I love that he then took it back. And he said, he didn't say that he was fighting. He said that we are fighting. And I think that it's very easy. It has been very easy on social media, on our social media platforms, that, we celebrated MNGOMEZULU. But at the same time, there were moments of weakness where some of you, okay, and I called you out, would, tear down the other advocates. So I want to encourage you, first of all, to those who said, I cannot watch this case anymore. MNGOMEZULU is gone. What's going to happen? The case was there without MNGOMEZULU, and the case will continue without him. Of course, Ramosepele says, let us not detract from the other lawyers. So let us all celebrate them as well. Might not celebrate them as loudly as it was for MNGOMEZULU, because he was loud, and we found out from his daughter, I'll be doing a separate video on that he was quite the comedian. Okay, he was quite the comedian. So one of the things that I stand with him. Okay, I stand with Ramosepele. I agree with him. Everybody has a different character. So it's the same thing when some people say, oh, I don't like your channel. You don't like my channel? That's okay. It's okay not to subscribe. I respect that. But it's also okay for you to watch and then leave. Why must you leave that comment? What do you want me to do with your notice of assessment? What do you want me to do with it? It's not going to stop me from making another video, FYI. I will still be here. So it's okay to find the channels that are your good space, your home. And another thing as well I wanted to share is that he's right. Let's celebrate each of the advocates for their strengths, because this is a tough case. A very, very, very tough case. And I believe Ngo is going to continue to help them from above. Okay, he's going to still be fighting for the accused. But another thing I wanted to mention is, what do you mean? You told us, okay, that you don't follow social media. But you seem, Rams, I'm going to call you out. You seem to be quite fully aware of what's going on these social media streets. But you know what? I'll leave it at that. At the end of the day, I love it all. I love the presence that we have created. And just imagine, without the SENZO MEYIWA trial being broadcasted, would we even know half the things that go on in there? We would be relying on mainstream media and what they want to tell us. Speaking of mainstream media and what they want to tell us, I'm disappointed they did not share Advocate Thefo's speech. That, for me, speaks volumes. But that's okay, because I have it. The audio might be bad, but I'll still share it, okay? I'll still share it for you guys. But, so this is what Ramosepele said. Make sure you drop we don't judge, okay? We listen, we don't judge, comment below, and then I will know if you want me to edit that video and post it for you with the speech by Advocate Thefo. Yes. But yeah, Ramosepele spoke volume. I loved it. I really, really, really did. And then when you think about the booing that they did for Judge Rata and the prosecutor team, again, wrong place, wrong time. Then at the same time, what if the judge had wanted to come to pay respects? Okay, I'm just saying, the judge or Baloi or anybody else, the public makes it an unwelcome space because of their reactions. And then it takes away from somebody who wants to pay that respect. I just want to add that comment there. And I'll leave it there. I want to leave it there. Where should have been the right place for the booze? Where should the right place have been for the booze and the R's? Not there. Okay? There's the places for it. And I think that there's a better way to have done it, especially if you're looking for impact. It's either you're looking for impact or you're looking for attention. I think you should look for impact. But we're Sikolapo. This video is about Ram's speech. and his farewell to MNGOMEZULU. Let's continue listening on and see what else we can discover about our social media darling. Udlagadla, umgo.
Right? So whoever that's coming in to take in, on behalf of accused number 1, I'm going to ask that we give him the same respect and admiration that we accorded Advocate MNGOMEZULU. Now to abosisi bakhe, or the brothers, the late ones, family yakhe umama ke re robalang ka phelang ka lenceba a robale ka Kgotso MNGOMEZULU, re mo release. Dipolitiki tsa family, di anger, di grudge di fedile. Le rona ba ne re bereka le yena ne gona le mo re gatana mo di concern. But at the end of the day, we worked forward for a common goal. And we work together ka respect, ka integrity ya mokhoto, ne le sole MNGOMEZULU people. MNGOMEZULU ne le sole, ne le motlhabane. He was a fighter. He was a warrior. And that's the memory en na Ramosepele ke tleng mo gore. That's the thing e kwa tlo mo gopolang ka yona. A kwa tlo mo gopola in sickness. I want to remember him by his strength, by his brutality. The other thing that you really know, MNGOMEZULU, like one of the sisters tell him, Nanale's sense of humor, and even a very dark sense of humor. All of us got caught on our nickname, and then they change our code on a particular day. For now, because I get the ballistics, I take the striations, Monday half it are striations. So for that period, negel striations. Here to America, I'm on the cell phone. I say, my Lord, metadata, metadata, right? And then, but I want that the munyeki never feel ubusobengani. Honalebo black mamba la meat. So that I'm going to Nelimuto Oyan. But when it came to cross-examination, Liponets, I repeat. He beat like a hyena and stuck. Liponets so Hakoibu. Before ke tswafa bagolo ba ga itse phutego ke batlo lisia ka a little poem ya Maya Angelou. A ke tsore ke tla ikreya mo phone na la bona ke old school ke ngwala ma ke a ke tse social media. And gona le auso khalimile mfa gore gona le batho ba social media ba leng gore rona raga bona batho ba kaka. Let us not be torn by Modimo, Kakahiso Yamudim, social media. So, a regular crele poemele Kelisia Kayona. I get Lava Alhanano, Kidale condition, Matsoha Kashi. You are not social media, Hekelico Koto, Ashaikayan. Hata Ramosepele on one knee, put her page. Break, but I what a break, we are toilet, also smetana. So the poem is When I Think of Death by Maya Angelou. When I think of death, and of late the idea has come with alarming frequency. I seem at peace with the idea that a day will dawn when I will no longer be among the living in this valley of strange humors. I accept the idea of my own demise, but I'm unable to accept the death of anyone else. I find it impossible to let a friend or a relative go into the fear of the unknown country, the country of no return. This belief becomes my dose companion, and anger follows in its wake. And I answer the heroic question, death, where is thy sting? With, it is here in my heart, in my memory, and in my mind, my heart, my mind, my memory. That's where MNGOMEZULU forever will be etched in my life.
I am not going to take away from this beautiful, beautiful speech by Attorney Ramosepele. Very beautiful, very well said, very heartfelt. To my international gang, I'm sorry I'm not able to interpret, or should I say translate, most of what he said, but I hope you get a sense of what he said, because he wasn't speaking in isiZulu, okay? So I know my other family members will let us know in the comment section some of the things that he was saying. Thank you so much in advance. But I also want to say, and I saw you guys during the live challenging me, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to read. I'm going to read Tswana. I'm going to read Sesotho. Oh my goodness. But yeah, we get through it, okay? We listen, we don't judge. But that was absolutely beautiful. Very, very beautiful speech by Attorney Ramosepele. And he says, and he ends it with, in his heart and in his memory, that is where MNGOMEZULU will be forever. He is etched in his life. He's definitely a part of Ram's story. I shared in an earlier video. Before Rams, there was Utefo, and after after therefore there was Rams, and then Rams handed over the baton to MNGOMEZULU. There was no animosity. You know, social media likes to create all these stories. There was no animosity. Mzansi has a right to his choice of legal representation, and maybe he had a better rapport with MNGOMEZULU, you know, from one Zulu to another Zulu, you know, they understood each other better, they connected better, and Mzansi felt that MNGOMEZULU was going to take his story forward. Mzansi is left with the challenging battle of finding new legal representation from inside Phakathi, and that cannot be an easy thing. I wonder what we will find out on the 8th of January, what his decision will have been. But Rams also said, I want to remember him by his strength and not by his illness. And that's a great reminder for us, that let's remember him by his strength. Let's remember him by his good deeds. Don't forget, I definitely have MNGOMEZULU's playlist. I've never been so proud of my work, okay? I'm so proud that we have that to refer back to. So it's going to be up here. I'm going to link it up here. Go ahead and hit that link. Catch yourself up. Yeah, and MNGOMEZULU had a sense of humor. That's one thing that I'm happy to hear, that he had a sense of humor, because I picked that up on some of my videos of like, oh my goodness, MNGOMEZULU. One of the humorous comments he made to the judge was, no, it's African science. That for me was hilarious, because the judge was talking down to Sangoma Nompilo Sangweni. I hope I remember her name right. And MNGOMEZULU said, no, I'm not going to pretend I don't live in the realm of African science. And I love that he said that. I love that he said that. Unfortunately, he will not be calling her to the stand to be a witness. But you know what? We continue on. We wait for the 8th. And in the meantime, between now and the 8th, I'll definitely be keeping you posted. I will be keeping you abreast. And I will be sending you back through memory lane. And we'll have to finish off Shalolo's cross-examination. We can't ignore her. Her cross-examination was interrupted by the sudden passing of a legend, a soldier, a warrior, justice of the peace, okay? And a fighter of the downtrodden, and a very, very good lawyer, a social media darling. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back with more updates for you. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be sharing what his sister shared. Sister cousin. Oh my goodness. I loved everything that she shared. I loved it so much. Okay. Let me upload this, and I'll be back with the rest of my videos.
I can feel there is somebody here, And He's watching over me tonight as He takes away my fears. Lets me know there's a heaven up there. Yeah, He's reaching out His hand to me to wash away my tears. Oh, I know You and I praise You. Got my arms open for Your love. Oh, I want to be near You. I hear angels from up above. They sing hallelujah. They sing hallelujah. I can see though my eyes are all closed. Yeah, He gives me strength to carry on and always lets me know that I'm fine just the way He made me. Every perfect imperfection is all because of Him. Oh, I know You and I praise You. Got my arms open for Your love. Oh, I want to be near You. I hear angels from above. They sing hallelujah. They sing hallelujah. Sing hallelujah. I can feel there is somebody here, and He's watching over me tonight as He takes away my fears. Oh, I know You and I praise You. Got my arms open for Your love. Oh, I want to be near You. I hear angels from above. They sing hallelujah. They sing hallelujah.